All right, Carolyn, I thought we'd put you up here against Kristen from the Bromley GS for a little comparison purposes. Um, Obviously, it was a pretty icy day for sure. So, as best we can, we'd love to be able to kind of roll up the ski to the top of the turn and a nice high edge angled platform, push against the outside ski, and carve the entire turn. I know it's not easy sometimes. Here you came through, twisted them sideways, skidded well past and kind of low now. Coming out, we want to be really right up against that red if we could on the undergate. And one thing you want to keep in mind, here you come into the start of this turn, and it's a little blurry. Your new outside hand immediately goes behind you. Tough to be in the front of the boot, in the front seat with her hand behind you. You can see there just sort of skidding the top and clearly have weight on the inside ski. Skis are kind of diverging. Certainly not committed there to the outside ski. So it kind of sends you off on a little wider and lower line, than Kristen is. And you can see, looking at Kristen, she looks pretty balanced, much more level in the shoulders. Your orientation is more here, so clearly what we call leaning in, weight on the inside ski. Then you kind of turn a little sideways, skid the top here. Tough though, but tough to stop skidding when we're on ice. Once you start, hard to stop. But again, more important is that your orientation is more like this, so we don't have level shoulders. Kristen's a lot more level, so she produces a little bit more upper-lower body separation, allows her to be balanced and stronger on the outside ski. Clearly you can see your outside ski is kind of running on you here. Weight on the inside. So the ski doesn't come around as fast. The arc lengthens, and we end up having to be a little bit lower line, going more across the hill than a little bit more diagonally down the hill, which is of course faster. Good looking turn there, pretty good. Okay, and again, that outside hand, new outside hand here, the right hand, starting this turn, it immediately goes behind you. Again, really hard to be in the front of the boot and front of the ski, and with her hand behind us at the top of the turn. You bring it around, but keep it at least by your sides at the beginning of the turn, and drive through forward the hands as the turn progresses. This gate was the one we talked about that, really fell away. The hill fell away there. So you need a strong left leg. Give yourself extra room above the panel in the rise line, because you're going to get sucked down, and you went a little too straight, so you chucked him sideways and skidded all the way down. Kristen will take a nice high line and arc a little more at the top of the turn, carry more speed through there. Very little skidding on her skis. Now, one thing we've been talking about this year is not popping up quite as much in the transition. Keep a little bit lower profile. Sometimes you pop up and then the top of the turn is you're pretty light and will skid without, because it's hard to get pressure when we just popped up. Not bad, but we're still not quite as level as we want there. Really want to be level by the panel. Here we came through and popped up pretty tall, so it's hard to get pressure right up here at the top of the turn. See Kristen, let's see what she does. And, you know, much lower profile coming through. I'll see the pressure of the turn a little bit better at the top. Again, you can kind of see the difference in you're leaning in, right? You're not level in the shoulders, leaning in, so the weight's on the inside ski. It's gonna be tough to carve there. Definitely grab the tuck too early. We talked about in inspection. Want to get around this blue first because it's a pretty big turn, then tuck, and because obviously you were skidding here, so you kind of sacrificed the turn for the tuck. But I don't know, that happens. You saw the finish line. You want to go fast. Let's just make sure remember not to sacrifice any turns for the tuck. But most importantly, let's remember, really wanted to work on trying to level out as the turn progresses. You know, we got to do your slopey drills and other separation drills in your free skiing, and keep working on that. And we got to get that into our free skiing and really up your awareness to feel that your shoulders aren't level, inside hand dropping, just weight on the inside ski, and we got to correct that. And that will happen really in free skiing. Pretty tough to come to a race course and correct things like that, working on line at that point. But there were some good turns in there. But let's focus on the leveling out, upper and lower body separation, and that will help you out a lot.